The new president is embarking on his first overseas trip, an 8-day sprint through Europe, where he will have face-to-face meetings with many world leaders for the first time. One of those first meetings may be particularly awkward, as the judicial system of Spain seems poised to indict a bunch of American officials. Nice to meet you, Prime Minister Zapatero. How's it going with the plan to arrest Alberto Gonzales? Yeah, former Attorney General Alberto Gonzales is one of 6 Bush administration officials that a Spanish court is moving toward prosecuting for allegedly violating international law when they created legal justifications for torture. In addition to Gonzales, the complaint names former Justice Department lawyer John Yoo, John Yoo's former boss at the Justice Department, Jay Bybee, who remarkably is now a high-ranking federal judge. Also, Dick Cheney's former Chief of Staff, David Addington, former Undersecretary of Defense, Doug Feith, who was famously described by General Tommy Franks as, quote, the effing stupidest guy on the planet, and former Pentagon General Counsel William Haines. Now, Spain has decided to go ahead and seek these prosecutions because they are one of 145 countries who've signed on to the 1984 Convention Against Torture. What countries signed up for when they signed that treaty was the responsibility, the obligation to investigate torture cases, especially when one of their own citizens was allegedly abused. That is an obligation that Spain is taking very seriously. The Spanish judge who is moving this case forward is the same judge who got the former dictator Augusto Pinochet arrested in 1998 while he was on a trip to London. Now, Spanish lawyers say arrest warrants in this current case involving American officials could be issued within weeks, maybe even within days. What's the likelihood that our little American gang of 6 will actually stand trial in Spain? Well, according to the New York Times, quote, it's a near certainty that the warrants would not lead to arrests if the officials did not leave the United States. If the officials did not leave the United States. That's a big if. Can you imagine the calls going out from the secretary desk at the 9th Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals right now? Yeah, we're sorry, Judge Bybee, he's going to have to cancel his speech in London this month. Oh, well, it's because he's wanted for international war crimes. You didn't hear? We're so sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, he's still working. We're keeping him on the bench, ruling on federal cases here. Yeah, he apparently won't be arrested as long as he doesn't leave the country. No, we don't have a problem with that. Why? Yeah. Isn't this all sort of embarrassing? I mean, for not only where Jay Bybee works, but for all of us? I mean, first of all, is it okay to be an American federal judge if you get indicted in another country? And second of all, more importantly, why is it Spain who's doing this? Why aren't we doing this? We signed that same treaty about torture. Why do we need to outsource justice to other countries?